I'm kick-ass.
Hey everyone, I wanted to actually do a video on the PS Vita showing some of the accessories that I have for it, as well as the games, because I didn't get to do that in my first video on the Vita. So let's start off with the accessories. This is called the trigger grip. Really nice and light, has that nice soft plastic feel to it. Feels like it has felt on it. It has all the cutouts for the back panel, the camera, the ports along the bottom and everything. It's really nice, lightweight, and it has those triggers on it that will probably come in really handy, especially for shooters when they come to the system like COD and Battlefield and that kind of thing. So this one I definitely like, but I got something in a similar vein of the trigger grip, and that is the Nerf protective armor, which is already on the Vita. If we go ahead and turn it around, you'll see that the back panel is covered with a little lid on it, and you can hold 3 Vita games in it, and they snap in, and they're in there tight, so they're not going anywhere. And you can see the nice Nerf feeling grips that it has on it as well. And when you want to get to the back touch panel, you'll see the little clip there. You simply would snap that off and you can get to the back panel. Another good thing about this case is the depth that it has between the case and the back panel. And as all of you know, in some games that use the back panel, sometimes you can have a false touch, or well, it's not a false touch, you touched it and it'll go ahead and do something in the game that you don't want it to do. With this one, I don't have that problem at all whatsoever, because my hands are nicely placed comfortably on these grips right there. And of course you can see it has the cutouts for the camera, the ports, and everything like that. So one other accessory I have is this little game case right here from Mad Catz. It was like $7.99 at GameStop. I figured why not to have some store credit, and it looks pretty cool. It's not as big as the Vita, thank goodness, but if I open it up, you'll see it has this nice little rubber inside cutouts for the games, and you can fit up to 6 in here, but behind the bottom tray it's actually cutouts for memory cards if you have more than one, which I don't see why you would, because they're so freaking expensive, but that's another story. So that's cool. So let's go over the games. In the first video you saw me play Mutant Blobs Attack, which is a downloadable game from the PlayStation Store. You can only get it that way. That's $7.99. It's one of my favorites. It's really fun. It's something you can play 10-15 minutes and get a lot of enjoyment out of. And you also saw me play Dynasty Warriors Next, which is pretty much a button mashers, but the visuals are really good in it. But you're not going to get anything significant out of the gameplay on it other than going around and just crushing folks. So if you're into Dynasty Warriors, it's definitely one to go ahead and get. It does not disappoint from the previous versions of the game. So I'm a big fan of Dynasty Warriors, so this was a definite for me. And of course, the definitive game to go ahead and get probably for the Vita is Uncharted Golden Abyss, because it's absolutely beautiful on the OLED screen and everything. The controls are tight. It uses the touch panels, the gyroscope and everything like that. This is a wonderful game. The storyline is pretty decent. The acting in it is great, and just the visuals, the graphics in it are absolutely stunning for a handheld game. So definitely check out Uncharted Golden Abyss. I also got Virtual Tennis World Tour Edition. This was actually really good for a handheld game. The graphics in it, especially with the cutaways and everything as you're playing, you went ahead and made a point and everything. Shows these cutaways of the players where you can see them perspiring and everything like that. It looks really nice, visually nice game. Gameplay is nice and tight. I would suggest starting off on a amateur easy mode, so you can get acclimated to the controls and everything. But it's definitely one to go ahead and check out, especially if you're into sports or tennis specifically. Another such game, Sports Hot Shots Golf World International, is something to go ahead and keep you busy until they bring Tiger Woods to the fold of the Vita. This one has really cool gameplay. It has all the tournaments that you would want to have, and it pretty much is golf. It's not anything too cartoony or anything like that, even though it does have that anime kind of like style look, I guess you would say. But I enjoy this from time to time when you want to go ahead and relax and play around. So try out Hot Shots Golf, especially while you're waiting for Tigers. Rayman Origins is actually a port from the PS3, and if you actually held these side by side, the PS3 and the PS Vita next to each other while you're playing it, you won't see anything visually different. It's an exact port. It's that beautiful. The colors are nice and sharp and just pop off the screen. It's a platformer, and on the smaller screen you would think that that would kind of be difficult or something like that, but it's not. The controls are really nice. This is a really fun game that would stretch anywhere from a young user all the way up to adults, and I really enjoy it. So check that one out. Blaze Blue is actually a fighter game, and I was deciding between this one and the Marvel vs. Capcom, the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. And I decided on this one because I just wanted something a little bit different. Now this is actually a 2D visually stunning fighter game. It actually is really great, and it has so many different modes. It's ridiculous. I think in the initial menu there's like 16 options in there that you can go ahead and use. Story mode, challenge mode, all kinds of modes in there. So this one just pretty much just has everything, and it is really nice to go ahead and play. It's one of my favorites right now. And two of my newest additions that came out on March 6th, MLB 12, the show. Now, if you're into baseball, which I am, I like baseball, especially playing them. This one is actually really, really good. The only problem I've been having is with my pitching. For some reason, even though I've placed my pitching exact, and I think it's because I haven't messed around with the different modes. Because all I do is press whether or not I want to throw a fastball, then press X to throw it, placing it wherever I wanted to on the screen. But they seem, it's just so many wild pitches that it gets a little bit annoying in that way. But I think if I went to a higher level or something like that, I can have more control over the pitching. Nevertheless, this one looks really great. The commentary in the game is decent. It's actually one of the games that I was really looking forward to, and it didn't disappoint. Now, one of the games that I wasn't necessarily looking for or necessarily was thinking I was going to go ahead and get was Unit 13. I'm not really a person that plays shooters very often, even though I've played Call of Duty and Resistance, Battlefield, all of that. This one actually really surprised me when I downloaded the demo for it and I started to go ahead and play it. I absolutely just kind of fell in love with it. It was kind of addicting, so much so that I upgraded all of my players to level 4 in the demo, and I've already upgraded them all up as far as they can go in this particular game. It's a third-person shooter that just absolutely works. I can't really explain it, so I'll go ahead and show you. So let's go ahead, and we're actually going to choose the first mission so you can go ahead and see what you're getting. Probably the best one to show you because you can play this in the demo as well, and that's level 1.
Our satellites have spotted a lot of Alcoa soldiers moving the components needed for constructing at least 2 combat aircraft in the recently captured Anu Air Base. Infiltrate the hangar to find out what's going on and sabotage any potential threats.
So we're going to use my favorite player. Well, no, we're not. We're going to use the marksman. My favorite player is the technician. And you also go ahead and get to see the load times on this. It is not the best, I would say, but it won't go ahead and completely kill you. Once you go ahead and get into the gameplay, it's fine. It's just it is long at times. I'm just trying to get this the best so you can.
This is Command Operative. You have a lot on the docket today, so strap in. This is Command Operative. You're near the warehouse area now, so find those shipping manifests so we can trace their suppliers. Over.
Crap, I'm surprised they didn't see me. I was trying to get that glare out of there. There we go. Now, some people, because I've played online with a couple of people co-op, and some people are just the gun-ho, let's go ahead and get her done. I'm more of a stealth. I like playing where I just walk up on people and take them out. So I like these little explosives there. I should have let you watch them come down because sometimes it's hilarious. So up in the upper right hand corner, you'll see the point system in the game, and the little 3x is the multiplier. And the quicker you can go ahead and go through and get to the next person that you're going to take out, the better score you will go ahead and get.
Man, I got all the manifests. They're yours now.
Thanks. We'll have our analysts go over it immediately. We'll find out who their supplier is soon enough.
So the higher the multiplier gets, the more points you will get.
This ops facility should have the enemy's plane schematics. Find and capture them so we have full details on what they're building. Over.
And this very same level, as I said, you can play in the demo, which is probably why I am so good, because I played it so much before I can purchase it. Get down, boy. Ooh, he moved quick. Moving too quick. Why am I not getting this dude? I took a little fire there, but I'm still walking, unlike them.
Command, I have the schematics. Ready to build my own model plane when I get back. Over.
Roger that, Operative. We'll analyze the schematics ASAP and find out where they came from. Thanks.
Damn. It's hot outside, cold inside. Just like my ex.
That's the first time I heard him say that. Now you don't want to run up on them when I was just running, because they'll hear you, turn around and try to investigate. But like I said, you can go ahead and shoot them. It's just your own personal style. As I said, I like to go ahead and take my time and do it right. That's just how I roll. I don't take my time getting to the next area, but once I get there, I take my time.
Whoa, big ass jets. Nice.
Now, is the game the most stunning looking game out there? No. But the gameplay just works. Make sure I don't get caught by that dude. Double kill real quick.
I've spotted the birds. There's 2 of them. Over.
Copy that. Good to know.
Yes, as you can see, I have played this level quite a lot.
Operative, this is Command. You're near the test chamber now. Find and disable that jet engine to ensure those planes stay grounded.
See if we can get a 2-for-1 here as well. Yep, 1 bullet, 2 guys.
That. I'd like to put that big bastard on my ride back home.
Now, other stages will go ahead and have cameras. But you have to... A little too late, buddy. But yeah, like I said, other stages will have cameras that you have to go ahead and shoot down, or alarm will set off. Oh, epic fail. Epic fail. This is the corner I hate the most. Let's try that again.
Operative, this is Command. You're near the test chamber now. Find and disable that jet engine to ensure those planes stay grounded.
Ah, crap. Come on now. You're killing me here. Y'all making me look bad. I am playing with a camera in front of the screen, everyone, so I'll go ahead and think I'm that horrible. You see me come in this room? Did you not see me come in this room? Alright, let's see if I can get past this corner. It has always been my death corner. I have died quite a few times around this corner. Come on, buddy. You can come in. Come on in. Yeah, you probably. Let's throw that out. Now that is pretty much all the guys that's in here. As you can see, the sound isn't bad on that part.
Not as funny shooting it, but that'll do. It's dead either way.
Without an engine, they can't fly their planes. Nicely done.
So you're just trying to make it to the
extraction point.
Extraction point, as she said. Get there, and that's pretty much it. So this game is my favorite game right now. Out of all the games right now, this is my favorite. Why that is, I don't know. The gameplay just kind of works for me. It just there's a certain thrill when you go ahead and pull off.
Fantastic performance, Operative. I'm not sure that you could have done any better.
There's just a certain thrill when you go ahead and pull off the different missions. And there's a frustration, just like you saw when you go ahead and get blown to pieces or get shot and stuff like that. It pulls you in. It's a little immersive for a third-person shooter. It's not too complicated. It's fairly simple in its controls and everything like that. Who you choose for the different missions, like time missions, which shows with this little clock here.
Alco militants have taken over the Sadak shipping facility so they can collect and distribute thousands of illegal weapons to their network of allies.
I'll go ahead and show you.
Their defenses, destroy the warehouse with an explosive charge, and secure
like
the
here,
nearby restaurant.
they're going to suggest this particular operative. But with a time mission, you need someone fast. And look at the speed on this guy. It's barely there. as opposed to, say for instance, the Point Man, or this is Zeus. This is Chuckles, which is one of my favorite operatives. Animal, which is good. He's just kind of like averaged out of all the different operatives. This is Alabama, the marksman. He seems like he would go ahead and have some foreign accent, but he's actually the country guy. I believe this guy is French. Ringo, Python, and there's Zeus again. But yeah, this game is just fun. Definitely check it out. I mean, you can go ahead and download the demo if you go ahead and have the Vita, and you'll see whether or not you like the game and whether or not you want to go ahead and pay the $40 for the game. I have some GameStop credit, so I go ahead and get my games that way. Or if it's a game that I really want, this is a suggestion for you guys, because this is what I did with the PS Vita. Instead of coming out, because this is the 3G version, instead of coming out outright and just buying it the day of, I had this thing pre-ordered at GameStop for like 3.5 months, which gave me that amount of time. You put $50 down, it gave me that amount of time to go ahead and pay for the Vita, so I didn't have to come out $300-400 that day if I wanted to go ahead and get it. And I do the same thing with the games. The games that I want for the system, I know that I want for the system, that's not out until May or August or whatever, they're already on pre-order. And I just go in every once in a while, put some money on them, and then when they come out, they're paid for, I just go pick them up. So I would suggest you guys go ahead and do that as well if you're interested. Unfortunately, you can't pre-order something that's already out, so the Vita, you'll just have to save up for it if you don't currently have it. But that's about it, everyone. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and let me know, and of course I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see or get notices of new videos that I will be putting up on various topics. That's about it. Thanks for coming by and seeing the video. I really appreciate everyone coming to see it. Until next time, you all take care.